More labor.
Alright guys, so it begins. Braven's at work, Marcus is at school, and I'm here. I'm here at home, and I have plenty to do. I have plenty of my own stuff to work on, if I'm being honest with you, but I really want to get a head start on this Integra. I want to start tearing some stuff off of it, because it'd be nice to get that car up and running as soon as we possibly can, so Marcus has something to drive. So that's what I'm fixing to do. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of tools and just start pulling shit off of this thing, man. See if we can get some of this sheet metal out of our way of our engine. Don't you love when a bolt is just freaking stuck in the socket and oh, it won't come out? I need me a BFH. I should have known this thing was gonna need some persuasion in a few areas. The fender is kind of pushed over that 10 right there. Not no more. Every freaking bolt is getting stuck inside of this socket too. It's a Pittsburgh socket, so I'd imagine that's probably why. I've heard that before, that like cheaper sockets, that they're not actually, like that's not actually dead on 10 millimeter, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why bolts will get wedged in there whenever you loosen them. I don't know how true that is or not, but I am definitely experiencing it right now. Every single damn bolt is getting, every single one of them is getting stuck. See? Freaking stuck. Come on. The dumbest little thing really freaking slows you down, I swear. Come on, buddy. Come out of there. Thank you. Alright, well now I guess it's time to bring out the big guns. No, I need to get the car off of the trailer. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hook the Suburban back up to the trailer so I can back it up. I want to get the front end of this closer to my tree right here. So the idea is, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and wrap a strap around the front of the Integra and then go around the tree. So then I can go ahead and just pull forward, like pull the trailer out from underneath the car, you know what I'm saying? I also need to get Khaki back out front. I never intended for Khaki to stay out here for as long as it already has, so I need to get him back out front and blow all the dust off of him. And then we'll move Marcus's 4-door over there where Khaki is at, so then I'll have a place to put my trailer back. And at that point, we'll be able to back the Suburban up to the Integra and hook up to the back of it, and then do some more tugging with the front end strapped to the tree, and potentially try to get this damn core support and bumper bar, everything out from crunched into this damn engine. And then who knows, we might be able to take this battery out and find a different battery. Yep, that's gonna be the hardest part of the entire thing, is finding a different battery. But anyhow, I'll try a different battery and see. We'll check and make sure there's oil in it and see if this thing starts. It should. I just need to get that core support away from the damn engine so I can see if anything in there is like cracked, or you guys know. That was a pretty damn bad accident, man. I told Marcus, man, I was like, dude, when your birthday comes around, you better celebrate the living hell out of that thing, because This was a pretty bad accident. And the only thing he got from it was a couple days later, he said he was a little bit sore, and that's it. So he got really lucky. So got it hooked up to the tree. I gotta go ahead and pop all these ratchet straps, and we still have the winch hooked up back here. And the theory here is to just drive forward and the car should stay there and the trailer should go with the Suburban, right? Bonsai. Oops. Well, that worked. I'm an idiot though, because I left my lights, my trailer lights. So it looks like we're gonna have to install that light kit on the trailer sooner rather than later, because yeah, I kind of messed those up. All right, so probably something's gonna go wrong somewhere, right? I think the chain's got this under control, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know about this toe strap. Anyhow, the goal is just like I said, man, I want to get the core support and all this away from the engine so we can actually get that thing out of there. I mean, yeah, there ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. Round 3, fight! The tow hook's what gave this time. Son of a bitch, man. I guess we had to get that around a control arm. Have you guys actually noticed how much use it is I've gotten out of this dang table we made? That was probably one of the best ideas I've ever had, was a mobile freaking workbench. Anyhow, I think that's about as much as we are gonna get this thing to pull out, man. I went through 2 toe straps and I broke all 3 toe points on the back of the car, so. But I think we got enough room. I'm gonna start on getting this radiator and all this stuff out of the way so we can actually open this space up right here, and that's pretty much all we should need. We can go ahead and drop the engine out the bottom. I wanted to try to start the car to make sure that the engine runs. I'm pretty confident that the engine is still running, but I don't know about the transmission, because Marcus said that whenever the wreck happened, the car was still running. He had to turn it off, but the transmission was making some kind of crazy like grinding sound, like a consistent grinding sound, in which we were under the impression that maybe the shift linkage had gotten bent and it was like holding it like partially in gear or something. It still cycles through gears, so I don't know, man. Dang, bro, we're gonna have to get all that gas out of that tank, that's for sure. But Braven already robbed the fuse box off of this thing, so yeah, there's no fuse box here, and I don't have another one to put in here, so I think we're kind of screwed there. I would have to like jump power to all this stuff, in which I don't want to deal with that. But this engine sure as hell is crooked. I don't know, it could just be because the car is crooked. Gonna go ahead and bring the dumpster up here, because we are definitely gonna need it. Box beam and a bucket. put in all of our hardware. Oh, by the way, just yesterday when I was on my way to Gabby's house taking Bear home, going down this main road right here that's next to our house, which is the same main road that Marcus got into the car accident on, there was 3 accidents, bro. 3 accidents just in the it's like 3.5 miles from here to Gabby's. 3 accidents out there, and look at this. There's an accident out there right now. Hey there, buddy. You're needed out here. It is definitely safe to say that the center of this car would be pushed in quite a bit further if it wasn't for this bar. Just gonna grab that lower radiator hose really quick. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let me guess, another car accident. Probably. All right, we got the T bracket out, so you know we are, we're close, right? So the exhaust is disconnected and I dropped the shift linkage. All of the engine harness is disconnected. Fuel's disconnected. Kind of going over it myself right now, making sure I didn't forget anything. We got that damn T bracket out of there. Bro, I think we're in the clear. Oh, got the axles out, and that's a big thing, right? The only thing we got left are just these 2 mounts. From what it looks like, I don't know, I'm gonna go over and make sure I didn't forget anything, but we're pretty much ready. I'm gonna be dropping this thing through the bottom, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and set it on the ground. I gotta get my engine hoist out here, and then I'm just gonna lift the body of the car up. So set it on the ground, we'll take all the bolts out of the mounts, and then use the engine hoist, lift the entire body up off of the engine. That's the plan. I need to see if I can find a freaking cart to put the engine on, cause yeah, it's gonna be hard to move it by myself. Well, that max speeding rod's freaking traction bar definitely took a whole lot of the impact, because that thing was bent to shit, bro. It held up pretty good though. Hell, if it wasn't for this and the bumper support, the engine probably would have been in the freaking dash. I must prepare this thing for the violence for in which it is about to endure. And big brain. So the cart will actually roll, you know? Always gotta forget at least one thing, right? The return line for the fuel, right? Well, since we had to cut the entire front off this car, I might be able to get the damn thing out of here without the engine hoist. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Haha, sick sauce, baby. Sick freaking sauce, man. Not even that dirty, dude. You know what I mean? I don't even know what time I started, but it's literally only 3 o'clock right now, so this didn't even take me very long. So out of all 4 of the wheels on this car, every single one of them got trashed except for the one, and it's actually still holding air as well. So Marcus had just put new tires on the front, so the two tires on the front were new, and this is one of the new tires, still holding air. And the wheel didn't get damaged, just a little scraped up, right? Well, this is actually kind of scary, bro. Look at that. And the bead is still holding, dude. Like, this tire is full of air right now. Bro, that could pop at any freaking second. It could pop right now even. Alrighty, I'm pretty much all cleaned up. I got my tools all organized and wiped down, and this is all the stuff that we are keeping. I mean, from what it is that I pulled off. Radiator hoses, engine mounts, you know, charcoal canister in case we need it, overflow, axles, radius arms, header. I kept literally every single nut and bolt that I pulled off of this thing. Now, I've done my part. I'm gonna go ahead and let Marcus and Braven finish this thing off. There's a lot of tedious little stuff that we need to pull off of here. Of course, we gotta keep that speed sensor. The clutch cable we need to pull off. Now the car isn't gonna get taken to the scrap yard like this. I was gonna pull it up on the trailer right now, but I figured I may as well wait till after Braven and Marcus gets all these parts pulled off. We're gonna take the exhaust off. Definitely gonna get that interior pulled out of there. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it right off the bat. Probably just wrap it up and put it in the storage or something for the time being. I don't know if Marcus wants to sell it or what. Go throw the boy a follow on Instagram, man. I'll have it on the screen right now. If you guys want to go follow Marcus, throw him a message and say, you know, DBFam says we're glad that you're alive, man. He really is a good kid. I see there's a lot of sarcasm in the comments and stuff about the car accident. It wasn't a situation where he was driving erratic, I'll tell you that. It really was just kind of a wrong place at the wrong time. Now, insurance isn't going to cover the cost of the vehicle, of course, because of the tickets that were involved. You know, failure to control speed to avoid a collision with a wall and a bus stop. Braven and I give the kid shit about it all the time as well. So I'm just happy he wasn't hurt in the accident, and at least all the parts are gonna go to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that sedan up and running. But back to what I was saying, we are going to, we're not gonna trash the interior, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get as much parts off of this that are still usable as possible. Once we get all the little stuff, the exhaust, the clutch cable, like all that stuff off of it, then I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on the trailer, and then I'm gonna rob all the suspension from it. So anyhow, guys, we're gonna try to get this finished up through the weekend, man. At least get all the stuff off of that Integra, and I really want to get cracking on the sedan. We should have the engine and everything in it come Monday, so most certainly stay tuned. We're gonna be cracking on this thing probably all weekend long, trying to get it done. I'm gonna get myself cleaned up. I have a bunch of footage that I need to edit to get the family channel up and going. I will be keeping you guys up to date on that. As soon as I get the channel all set up and everything, I'll share it with you guys. So if you guys want to subscribe to that, you most certainly can. Now we only have 9 days left for the giveaway. Giveaway ends on the 30th, so make sure you get yourself entered. Peace out, guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Hey, I saved all the fun work for you guys. Oh.